Hi everyone, we're going to identify the domain, vertical asymptotes, horizontal, oblique, roots, y-intercept, and any holes if there is any. And if there is none, we're going to write NA. So basically, we can just get started with this. Our domain is all real numbers if we can. However, in this case, you know you can't divide by 0. So we're going to look at the denominator and see where we can't divide by 0. So that can't be 0. I shouldn't have put parentheses on that. Let me erase that. So that's just going to be x squared minus 49 cannot be 0. So that would be x squared cannot be 49. So x cannot be plus or minus 7. And for this one, x cannot be 6. So basically our domain is all real numbers. However, x cannot be plus or minus 7. And x cannot be 6. Negative 6, actually. You put a negative 6 there. All right. So again, that's just because we can't divide by 0. That means we have vertical asymptotes here. That generates our vertical asymptotes. So you just kind of copy this down. X equals plus or minus 7, and x equals negative 6. All right, a horizontal asymptote is based off the degree of the numerators here. The degree in the numerator is 1, and the degree in the denominator, if you fold this out, would be x cubed. Since if you take the limit of this, this is going to go close to 0. So the denominator grows bigger, faster than the numerator, and it goes to 0. So a horizontal asymptote is y equals 0. You can't have a horizontal and a vertical. A horizontal and an oblique asymptote. So since we have a horizontal, we don't have an oblique. Our roots are y-intercept, and that's just setting our f of x to 0. And when you set it to 0, cross multiply, this just goes away. So we're just setting the numerator to 0. And so our roots are going to be at 0, 0. And remember, the roots just mean your x-intercepts. Now, your y-intercept is when x is 0. So if I plug in 0 everywhere, I'm going to get 0 over negative 49 times 6. And that's just going to be 0. So that's going to be 0, 0. There are no holes because there's no binomials that we can cross out, so that's an n/a. All right? That's all. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.